What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler. I also go by the Geode Cracker and Collector. And today, we are taking some of this beautiful agate that we just cut yesterday. There's going to be a little link right up here to that video if you have not seen it yet. But we've got some fire agate and we've got some rosebud agate. And these come from New Mexico. These were sent in from a subscriber. His name is Clint. So please, guys, be sure to show some love down in the comment section below. Tell thank you to Clint because he sent us some beautiful stuff. And this is just the first couple pieces that we are going to be making from the things that he sent us. So we've got plenty more to work with. We've got tons of stuff that I haven't even cut up yet. But we are going to head on out to the slab saw. We are going to take these two pieces here. I kind of did a little bit of a rough drawing of the shape that I want. This one's kind of funky because as I was drawing out my shape, I was feeling all these fractures and things underneath the tip of the marker. So I kind of tried to adjust so I could have a nice cut. But this one was not too shabby at all. Got a couple healed fractures in this one, so I think we'll be okay. This one I'm a little bit nervous about, that fracture there. This one seems to have healed okay, but that one there has got a little bit of, you can see where I'm catching. Over here, not as much. But we're gonna head on out to the saw and we're gonna cut these things up and we're gonna see what they look like after we polish them up. We're gonna head back inside after that. We're gonna bust out the flat lap. All machines I'm using today are made by the company High Tech Diamond. So if you are curious about their equipment, there's gonna be a link down in the description below. Head on over to their site and check out everything they've got. They've got quite a bit of things, and it's perfect for beginners, perfect for novices, anybody who wants to get into the lapidary aspect of collecting rocks, because it's a whole lot of fun. But let's head out there and get these things cut, and let's get started on some polishing. Oh, I'm nervous. Not too bad. Let's bring these babies inside. Alrighty, guys, we are back inside. And as we saw, the rosebud cracked right along there. So I am hoping that we don't lose the other half, but we're just gonna flatten out the bottom and then we'll make a nice shape. And then the one that I was worried about ended up doing just fine. So I'm gonna bust out the flat lap, get it all set up, watered up, and we're gonna start polishing these things right now. Alright, so here we have it. This is the 8-inch all-you-need flat lap, also made by High Tech Diamond, same company that made that awesome saw that you guys just saw me using. This first wheel is the diamond infused wheel. So the first two wheels that we're going to use, this one is 80 and the next one is going to be 180. These ones are a little bit loud, not that you're going to hear anything anyways, but if you are curious about getting one of these machines for yourself, just keep that in mind. This is a metal disc opposed to the smoothing discs, which are a lot quieter. But we are going to start off with the rosebud agate here. We're just going to work on these edges first, get those sides down, and then we're going to get the faces polished up a little bit. But we're going to start that right now. Alright, so we can see that Sharpie's been worked off, so that whole face layer there has been worked through, so that's all we're going to do with it. So now this other side, I'm going to dry it off, and we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to mark it up so we can use those marks to reference on what to polish down. And there we go. Got it marked up. And we're going to get going on it. Go. Now we're going to work on this edge a little bit more, and we're going to be ready to move on. Alright, so here we are so far. Not going to do any more with it on the 80 grit. We'll do some more shaping on the 180 and then the final shaping on the 325. But so far, looking pretty good. And here we are with the next piece we are going to be working on, the fire agate. I think this is the one that I think I'm probably most excited for this one, because this one's got some really beautiful transparency, and I think it's just going to take a fantastic polish. So we're going to start this one up. Alright, now we're going to do the face. Alright, and there we have it with this side. And we're going to flip it over, do the same thing. We're going to dry it off, mark this one up a little bit, get that face done. We'll work these edges a little bit, and then we're going to move on to the 180. There we go. We're going to get this side done. And here we are, finished up with that. I'm a little worried about this little chip here. Hopefully we can work it down and work with it and not lose a chunk out of it, but this one is looking good. And we got this one over here. This is the rosebud. All set to go. We're going to swap out these discs here, and we're going to move on to the 180. Alright, we are all set and ready to go. We're going to pop back over to the rosebud piece. Alright, and here we go. We got the bulk of the shaping done. These little divots and things like that will be no problem for the next smoothing pad, but it really helps to have all those big gnarly bumps and things like that. Like, let's see this one here, we can compare it. This is a little more rough. We want to have a nice clean shape before we move on to the first of the smoothing pads. So that rosebud is ready. Now we're going to move on to the fire agate. Alright guys, there we have it. This one is ready to move on to the first smoothing pad. Got the fire agate, and we got the rosebud. Let's get these swapped out, move on. Alright, in keeping in fashion, ready to start, we're going to begin with this rosebud. scratches. We're going to see if we can get them out with the next grit. But we're going to swap them out and move on. This one's got a little bit of pitting going on back here in that quartz there. But we're going to keep on trucking along. There we have fire agate. Like I said, there's some pitting going on there, so there's a couple little scratches. I do have a couple there, but this side here, there's that little fracture there that I was concerned about, and I don't want to take that any lower, so we're just going to be doing some buffing. This side is real pretty. Let's check out this. Looking good. I'm really glad I didn't have any issues with that fracture, knock on wood. But we're going to swap this out. Alright, and here we go. Alright, so there we have it. We are all finished with the 1500 grit, 1600 grit, whatever it is. And we are getting ready to move on to the 3000 grit. So, check this out. We got the rosebud agate here. Very, very nice. So beautiful. And then next, we have got the fire agate. Like I said, we do have some pitting going on in there. Those inclusions are crazy. So beautiful. Look at that transparency, whatever the proper one is, whatever you like to use. Alright, let's get these pads switched over and we will finish this bad boy. And here we go, final stage. We're gonna jump right into it. Let's finish these up. Well, alrighty guys, there we have it. They are all polished up. Now they are not perfect, but they look pretty dang good to me. Once again, we have some fire agate and some rosebud agate, and this stuff is just so crazy. Look at these inclusions inside of here. Wow, wow, wow. And again, I'm going to have to make you guys wait on some sunlight photos. That'll be a standalone video tomorrow. We'll take these things out. I'm going to have to go out early in the morning. That's going to be the only time I'll have any sunlight, but I wanted to get these things polished up, and I wanted to get this video out. You can see there's a couple grooves left. I think one of my wheels is starting to get contaminated. And we had a little bit of pitting left here. But wow, this stuff is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Thank you again, Clint. It has been a lot of fun working with this stuff so far, and there's still plenty left. If you guys missed the video of cutting these, it's going to be right over there, and then right at the end of this video I'm going to have a link to when we opened up the box with all of these agates in it, because that was a crazy video with a bunch of crazy stuff in it. So be sure to check that video out, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have any other things you would like to see me cut, things that I've already cut and you want to see me cut some more of, or some things that I've kind of been pushing off. Let me know. And a quick reminder to everybody, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. As I record this, I believe we are about 53 subscribers away from reaching our goal of 1,000 subscribers. And when that happens, there is going to be a ridiculous giveaway going on here on my channel. So if you'd like to be involved in that and want to take part in it, smash that subscribe button and hit that bell notification to stay up to date when that video is coming out. Another video that will be down in the description is the one that I just shared the other day, showing you guys a little bit of what is going to be involved in that 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And spoiler alert, I am giving away $1,000 worth of material. But thank you guys so much. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to smash a like, leave a comment. And until next time, guys, once again, I am so sorry that I don't have any sunlight photos, but it was still worth it. I will see everybody tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.